Hello my friends, this is Wake Angel 2001 coming at you with my latest find from Target, which I picked up yesterday. It is the Wave 2 of the Sonic Prime figures. We got Boscage Maze Sonic with the Wolverine claws, Gnarly Knuckles, also from Boscage Maze, and Rusty Rose, another character from New York City. Now, there was supposed to be a Shadow figure in this wave as well, but it was sold out when I got to the store. I'm going to keep on looking to see if hopefully I find Shadow later on. But these are the three characters from the various Shadowverses. And I know a lot of people have been looking forward to this one in particular. So let's go ahead and review these guys. We're going to make one figure for one video for one figure. So we're going to start off with Boscage Maze Sonic for this one. I hope you decide to still tune in and don't just skip ahead to the Rusty Rose review. Or if you do skip ahead to Rusty Rose, please come back and watch the other two. The back of Boscage Maze Sonic's packaging features a glamour shot of the figure, along with a close-up of him in a really cool pose, as well as the other figures that come in the wave. Now, what's interesting is below the points of articulation is the character description, and it's just, Sonic runs at top speed and can use his special homing attack ability to destroy robots and protect his friends. Like, not, like that... That's the same description that the other Sonic figure had. Like, I thought that they were going to customize the descriptions for the various abilities he has in the world. Like the Boscage Maze has these claws that allow him to climb and jump around trees and stuff. And, you know, in the Nowhere Sea, he can run on water. Like, they should be describing that so that the figure descriptions are actually, you know, unique. It's not like they're reusing card art. They have to make a new card for every new image, so... You know, this is just getting them too lazy to type a single sentence. You can't type one sentence? Jeez. Anyway, let's get him out of the packaging and take a look at the figure itself. And here he is, out of the packaging, Boscage Sonic. The main torso is very much like the other Sonic figure. It looks, you know, like Sonic the Hedgehog. With the cool texturing that's molded in to make his spikes look more shaggy and like they're actually furry instead of the perfectly smooth spines from the proper video game version of him. The gloves are the most different part of the figure, of course, and the shoes. They are connected to the body using what's very similar to like a Figma joint, so you have a lot of expressive range in his wrist. Can go in, out, up, down. You can see the things on the back of his hand, and you know actually with the four fingers, they're more like Freddy Krueger gloves than Wolverine gloves. But the claws come out of the knuckles instead of the fingertips, so you know it's like a hybrid. The shoes are pretty well detailed. They have that whole wrapped around vine aesthetic going on, and you know the two toe claws, which is kind of reminding me of Weapon X, you know, Wolverine's daughter. Reminds me of that. So yeah, that's kind of a thing that's going on. He seems to only has a swivel head. I feel like he's supposed to have like the ball joint connection, but on the back of the neck, I can't help but notice that there's a little bit of mold flash there. I think they accidentally stuck his head with glue so it can't go up and down as well. And I'm not going to force it. All of his joints are nice and tight though. Everything moves exactly where it's supposed to, and then it stops moving when you don't want it to move. So, you know, he has universal shoulders, elbows that go a full 90, although you do have to make sure you're rotating the joints around to catch the proper shape of the bicep, or else you'll find that you get a shallower bend. But yeah, you can get a full 90 assuming you rotate the biceps the right way. His knees get a full 92 or close to it, and his ankles are ball jointed. I don't know, his hips don't seem to have the same range as New York Sonic though. Like I feel like they don't move right. Like they go outwards, and I try to swing them, and then like that's as far forward as they go. Like I really feel like the New York Sonic had deeper hips than this. I think. Hold on. You know what? Let's get New Yoke Sonic out here to compare the two of them side by side. Yeah, I'm looking at it. It doesn't. It looks like the Boscage Sonic uses thicker parts for his thighs, and that is limiting the movement at the point of the hips. Like New Yoke Sonic, I mean, it's not like it's not like he can fully sit or anything like that. But you see, he does have a certain range in his hips that can move forward and backwards. The Boscage Sonic, like, that's it. It barely has half the range in the hip. And I think that's owed to, like, they used a thicker plastic. Like, why? Like, did they just want to prove that they weren't just using the exact same mold over and over again, just with different hands and feet? So they used different leg parts and in so doing compromise the articulation? I mean, this is Sonic. You want him to be posed so that he can look like he's running or doing that cool three-point landing thing. Like I remember the New Yoke Sonic was one of the most posable Sonic figures I'd ever seen, and this one, not so much. Despite the fact that this is Boscage one, the one that jumps from trees to trees like freaking Tarzan and all that, does all that climbing and stuff like that. Yeah, it's kind of weird that his hips just seem so limited. Like, wow. So yeah, like, you're not gonna get any super deep bends or running poses. Although, with these claws and these shoes, it's kind of hard to not make him look cool. So, yeah, yeah, Sonic can defer to his cooler accessories from this other universe. Although, like, I mean, the New Yoke Sonic shoes, I want these shoes. I would wear these shoes if I could. I mean, I wouldn't wear these, but, you know, they do look cooler. They look more dangerous with those laser claws that he has going on. So, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get every single variant of Sonic. This might be the only variant I get. It is just, like, the same figure with new hands and feet. I would rather just have bought the hands and feet separately and had a swapping gimmick. Like, allow me to switch the hands and shoes on my Sonic figure. Don't make me buy a whole new Sonic figure just for the shoes. And also, why haven't we gotten Soap Shoe Sonic in the regular 4-inch line, huh? This is Wake Angel 2001, signing off.